building muscle.
I've been spending.
Welcome to.
Did you know?
Which vegetables are okay to eat? My answer is no.
There could be a lot of heavy metals in the rice you eat every day, like arsenic and lead.
Here are 4 reasons why you should never drink water.
Stop drinking water at all costs.
Stop drinking ice water.
Rice?
Yeah, white rice, not brown. Brown rice is bad for you.
Never touch an inorganic fruit.
Do not eat bananas, as it is one of the most unhealthiest fruits ever.
Stop eating eggs immediately.
How does diet impact your rate of healing for your back? This is a question that I get a lot, especially for the gurus out there that are all about removing dyes and colors and artificial sweeteners and flavors, gluten. Brian, my diet guru, said that removing gluten from my diet is going to take care of all my inflammatory processes, and that's what's keeping my back in pain. In my experience, it's not that easy, and it's more complicated than that. It really just depends on what you have going on, what level, and what tissues are affected. But stay tuned to the end of this video, and I'm going to give you the secret on how it can actually influence your rate of healing, and I had to do the same thing as described in Gift of Injury. For those that don't know, my name is Brian Carroll. I live in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm a McGill Method certified provider, having powerlifted for over 21 years and ending on a high note of being the first person to squat over 1,300 pounds. I now work with people all over the world from both a virtual standpoint and in person here in Jacksonville, Florida, with injury, resilience, and performance enhancement. I'm not giving you medical advice. For more information, go to poweractstrength.com. Thank you so much. Enjoy this video. Now, I'm not going to discount how important diet can be and how it can play a role in healing. I think diet is very important, but it's going to depend on the nature of your injury and what tissues are affected. And do you have an unstable spine? Are you compression intolerant? I'm going to give you a little bit of insight on how diet can influence your healing or can prevent your healing, and if your nutritionist or guru is selling you a bill of goods. Back injuries and the associated tissues, whether it be bone, ligament, nerve, articular cartilage, whatever it may be, these tissues heal differently. We're not talking about an achy knee or shoulder, which sometimes is an inflammatory issue with the diet. Those are a little bit different. Now, I don't think, and I've never seen anyone be able to change their diet and get rid of their yellow M&Ms or their Code Red Mountain Dew because of the dyes, and oh my gosh, my back pain is gone. If that were the case, you may not have had the damage you thought you did. In my experience, I've tried everything. Looking for the answer to your sleepless nights, sore muscles, and better overall well-being? If so, PowerAct Strength CBD has you covered. All of our products are made of CBD isolate and have 0% THC, meaning there are no worries of failing a drug test or the worry of feeling high. With PowerAct Strength CBD, we offer a wide range of products and payment options to ensure you have the option that best fits your needs. Don't just take it from me. All of our reviews and client testimonials on our site speak for themselves. You can even get 20% off your order by using code YT1306 at checkout. Go to poweractstrengthcbd.com to order now so you can get back to sleeping, recovering, lifting, feeling, and being better. Now, I'm not going to deny that diet is important. Eating a bunch of junk food and gaining a bunch of excess weight and being completely inflamed and inflammatory all the time by eating fast food is probably not going to help your rate of healing. But eating clean and eating foods that you agree with and supposedly lowering your inflammation is not likely to influence your disc healing or your bone that needs time to heal and all those types of things. So, how can diet influence my rate of healing, and how does it depend on the type of injury I have, and how does this stuff correlate? Well, if someone has an unstable spine, meaning that their discs have lost their turgor, they've gotten soft, similar to a car tire on the road that loses a little bit of air, it becomes a little sloppy and soft on the road. When discs become soft, they become unstable and can cause movement catches and pains when rolling over and such. For this type of person, changing their diet and losing weight potentially might be the worst thing for them. For this type of person with an unstable unstable spine, it might serve them well to actually gain some weight. But it isn't just about gaining some weight. It's about stabilizing the core and using the things that we talk about in Gift of Injury to rebuild the core, build a natural corset, and then some weight gain can help stabilize a very unstable spine. Now, on the flip side of this, I talk about in Gift of Injury of how I had to lose 10% of my body weight. I was pain-free for like 9 or 10 months. I went to the Arnold, and when I went to deadlift after squatting and benching, my back flared up on me. That is the only flare-up that I've had in the last 11 years. So I went back to the drawing board. I looked at my program. I looked at myself in the mirror and realized that I could probably stand to drop some body weight. I shot an email over to Dr. McGill and said, Stu, what do you think about me dropping some body weight to be able to have more cumulative capacity and be able to make it through the day and the meet and all the demands of the meet without a flare-up? He said, being lighter is going to be easier on your spine. That might be the secret that we're missing. So what I did is I dropped 10% of my body weight. I was compression intolerant. I didn't do well with compression. Even walking around at 300 pounds, walking is 2.5 times body weight compression over and over and over. Dropping those 30 pounds or 10% from 300 pounds to 270 was a game changer for me. And that's because I had less compression throughout the day. I was able to stand compression more when I needed it under the bar for the squat or the deadlift or the bench press. So I say all this to not make fun of the gurus that say you just need to stop eating gluten. Diet absolutely can impact your rate of healing, but not in the ways that you think. Some people need to gain weight and get more stability in the core, which will mean a little bit of weight gain. Other people, you're compression intolerant and you need to drop some weight, and that will be the fix for you. I don't believe that dyes and gluten in certain types of foods are going to be standing in the way of you healing your back, but maybe too much of those foods are not good for you. So do the assessment in back mechanic, find out what your pain triggers are. If you're compression intolerant, it might be good for you to drop some weight. Are you unstable? Have you lost some of the turgor in your disc? As you see here, the sloppy spine has lost a little bit of disc height and it's gotten soft. This might be the time to gain some weight, build some muscle, but remember, you have to use the least effective dose with exercises. See Gift of Injury and back mechanic for the starting points. Remember, there's no secret to back pain. Everyone is different. It's multifactorial. Sometimes changing your diet can be a game changer. Other times, gaining weight and such can be your undoing. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember, like, subscribe, share, click the notifications because we drop videos twice a week. We also have a live stream every Friday where I answer your questions. Click below to see the latest video that we uploaded. Also, for our products, our CBD, our books that correspond with these videos, it's down in the description. For more information about all things Brian Carroll and Power Rack Strength, go to powerrackstrength.com. You can book a consult both virtually and in person with me. Enjoy your week, and thank you so much.